I love your personality. Thank you. It's a disorder. Anyways, Alina's question is, how do y'all keep yourself motivated despite everything? Well, first off, Alina, that would go same for you. I'd like to ask you the same question. If you're comfortable enough, you can respond. Joey?
How do I keep myself going? Bigger picture is the thing that I kind of see right now. Don't take everything day by day, but also look at the bigger picture, which it sounds like a contradiction, right? But when you have like your work issues, your life issues, your family issues,
reverse card.
Sorry, ma'am, you're out of skips.
When it comes to those things, take it day by day. Worry about your project tomorrow. Worry about your issue when it comes, don't not worry about it tomorrow. Worry about it that day. Like, okay, for example, when I get stressed out at work, right, about a project that it's like 2 weeks prep, I start getting overwhelmed. I start getting like I start shutting down. But then I'm like, whatever happens, happens. When I'm out on that project, it's going to get done. We're going to do it. We're going to like just day by day, just keep going every day. And it just turns into a blur. And by the time you know it, it's over with. Another thing on the other side of that is bigger picture. If you would have started your goals a year ago, imagine like if your goals right now you're doing for a month, imagine what it would have been like if you would have just started a year ago. Well, if you would have started 5 years ago, if you would have started 10 years ago, right? Even though we were children 10 years ago. Do that now. Because what's going to happen in a year? What's going to happen in 5 years? What's going to happen in 10 years of working out, of working on your business, of working on yourself, of cutting bad people out of your life, of cutting bad things out of your life? What's going to happen in those 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? And one of the biggest quotes that I love about this subject is, people say the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, so the perfect time to start is now. That's my take on that question.
I guess for me, what keeps me motivated, I have long-term plans that I'm pushing for, and eventually I want to be able to get to those plans. Who knows when, but they're, the eventually plans, and I'm pushing for them.
This dude, I thought we fell in love in a hopeless space.
We found love.
It's fudge.
Great job.
Yes, it would have ended sooner. I thought that was funny, guys. I hate you. Okay. Noah, your take on that? What was the question?
Yeah. What was the question?
It was how do you keep motivated with even though everything's going on?
I have a bad memory.
Oof. That's how you keep motivated?
That's how I keep motivated, because I don't remember the things that...
Dang, you know what I do that's really bad? When I have a bad memory, I convince myself that it's a dream. Yeah, it's really bad. Like if I have a bad memory of something like just cringy or bad, I'm like, oh, I probably dreamt that. It's bad.
How do I keep...
How do you keep motivated with everything? How do you keep going with your goals, with your plans, with your everything?
I'm gonna go back to what I said. The way I keep motivated is because I remember what it felt like. I remember those dark days, and I'd rather never go back. Not that I'm fighting it, but I know what happened, and I know what was done, and I know what I was thinking at that time. And I'd rather never go back. So it's the motivation to not repeat history. Although history repeats itself, you can see the signs, you can see the writing on the wall, but just don't go back. You know, I'm a strong believer in the 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But make sure it's always 2 steps back. Don't go all the way back.
Learn from.
Learn from it. Yeah, that's my take.
Nice. Justice is Alina has her take. I 100% agree with a lot of what you guys said. It is hard to maintain that motivation when you don't actually see the progress you've been making, but it is important to remember how far you've come. Like Tony said, use that feeling, that feelings you've been experiencing, and morph it into the power to keep going. Now, to tag off that really quick is what Justice said, after motivation is discipline. So I have a I remember for the longest time when I was first wanting to work out 2 years ago, I had the motivation, right? Even with investing, with a lot of stuff, I was like, I have the motivation. I want to look a certain way. I want to make a better life for me and my family and my friends. I want this, and that. I had the motivation, but I couldn't get up. So one thing, kind of what Justice said, is when motivation fails, that's where discipline begins. If you just, like, with people try to, like, doing the gym as an example, people say, oh, I lost motivation. Oh, I just don't have the motivation. When people go to the gym, like 9 out of 10 times, the people who are those fitness influencers are ripped. They don't have motivation every day. They have discipline. They just know they need to get the job done, and they hate it, but they get it done because you just need to be disciplined to keep going. Too many brain
weasels. We'll see you later, Peter. Appreciate you signing on. We struck a few chords tonight.
Like that? Yeah.
Hopefully it gets the brains moving in a good way.
Yeah. Some new chemicals up in there, because
Raptor Strike Therapy.
Raptor Strike therapy with Raptor Strike.